Hello, Construction Stories number 23. It is 12:30 in the morning. Beep, beep, beep. So, well, today we started at 3:30, and when we got there, where you have to be there a half hour early. I think I've talked about this before. So I get there at 3. I go in, and all the carpenters are like milling around outside, and it's kind of weird because you don't do that. You are either in your shack, or you're like just hanging out, or you're at work. And so they're just all milling around outside. I'm like, what is it, dude? Okay. And so I go inside, chill out. 3:30 comes along, which is when our shift starts, and then we start going over the game plan. Now, as we're going over the game plan, the door's kind of open. We can see like all these people, all these carpenters just outside, just kind of like standing around and like smoking and talking on the phone and stuff. And it's really weird. So we get outside, we start doing our stretch and flex so that you don't like kill yourself during the day. And this like one of the carpenters walks by us and just getting there, and it was just really weird. So anyways, we start working, and the basin is completely empty, which is really weird, because normally there's tons of people, and it's like an anthill in there. But it was just weird. Okay? So halfway through the night, we're working, blah, blah, blah. And then we find out that our shift was supposed to start at 4. And yeah, that was about it. Anyways. And it was just really weird. And then, like, halfway through, he's like, oh, yeah, I just found out we were supposed to start at 4 today. Sorry, guys. And it was just stupid, because you don't want to start later, because then you get off later. And the more removes you get from a daily schedule that real-life people do, just the harder it is to live, sort of. Like, because you're just alone all the time, except for at work, and you don't care about work, because there's not, like, friends and family at work. Sometimes friends, but not, yeah. So, when you start at 3:30, we usually get off at either 12, 2, or 4. So that's an 8-hour day, a 10-hour day, and a 12-hour day. I've gotten off at all 3 of those times, and I think we had a 6-hour day one time, so we got off around like 8-ish or something. But, wait, I don't know, never mind. Don't do the math, it hurts. But, so when you start later in the afternoon, when you start at like 4, that means the 8-hour day ends at 12:30, and it means a 10-hour day ends at 2:30, and 3:30, 4:30, whatever, and it just gets really confusing, because then you switch all the times up for your breaks and lunches, and you just don't know what's going on. So, we're starting at 4 o'clock tomorrow. It's just kind of bothersome. But, the thing that happened is we didn't have a lot of stuff to do today, which I'm not, like, complaining about, but I am complaining about it, because it was really hard, because you have to, like, find stuff to do. So I basically swept the yellow brick road freaking a bajillion times, and was just sweeping my mind out for, like, 3 hours. It was great. Great time. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. And so, the whole time I'm like, I want something to do. And then break time comes along, and boss says, hey, you want something to do? I'm like, yes, I do. And then Amber says, yes, she does too. And he takes us up to this box, a skip box, that's filled with, like, iron or steel. I think it's steel. Or iron. I don't know. Frick. But just a bunch of these things. And they're basically, you know, nuts and bolts? Like, a nut's about that big, and a bolt goes on the nut, and it screws in, and you're like, oh, look at the little... These things are, like, this big. Okay? And they weigh, like, straight up 30 pounds. So you pick this up, and you're like... Oh. Like, if you drop this, and you're not wearing a boot, it would go through your shoe and your foot and the ground, and then just kind of pin you to the ground, and you'd be like, ah. But, so we had to sort out this giant box of just giant, heavy metal stuff, and it was totally metal, because it was made out of metal, and it was heavy, and you could totally hurt yourself. So I felt like a man, because of the possibility of hurting myself. also, I totally got a sweet bunch of caps today. As I go around, I just pick up pop cans and Rockstar cans and stuff, and I just pull off the tabs so I can make chainmail out of them. And I just have, this is just a lot. I mean, I don't get it. So many people just murdering themselves. Yep, time's up. I'm gonna go take a shower, go to sleep. You should do the same, random internet person. Good night. I hope you have a fantastic night.